Hey, what's up? I'm Davis, and this is We Found New Music.
All right, we're back on We Found New Music at Dash Radio. Davis just played a couple of tracks for us in the studio. His EP, Crooked Fingers, out now, and Davis joins us now on We Found New Music. Welcome.
Thanks for having me, man.
You just played a couple tracks off of your debut EP. What did you play for us?
I played Get Mine and Touch the Sky.
Awesome, man. So let's hear a little bit about your background. Where are you from? And how long have you been making music?
Oh, man. I've been making music since I picked up a guitar in junior high and seventh grade. Mm-hmm. But originally I grew up in the desert, so in the Inland Empire. And then kind of like when I went to college, after college, I've been in various bands, different projects. And this, Davis, is really exciting because it's kind of brand new. Like you said, I just put out the EP. Just started playing shows, this year. So it's all feeling good. Like, the band that plays with me, they're amazing and like good friends of mine. So it's feeling good,
Right on. Are you doing the writing yourself?
Yeah, so I write all the songs, and the EP was produced by a close friend of mine named Brent Kutzel. Mm-hmm. And Brent and I actually were in a band once upon a time.
Okay.
So years went by, hadn't seen him, and he was on the road, and I was doing, I was on tour as well and various other things, and we bumped into each other literally at the, like, oddly at the Roosevelt, I think it was. Like, and we just started connecting, and he told me he was producing now, and I was showing him some songs, and he was really into it. So that kind of started what became this EP. And
he produced it. And,
he did, yeah.
And he was in One Republic.
He still is.
Still is.
Yeah. Ah. And I know, he's super talented guy. And, one thing that was nice about this opportunity was he had known me, years ago and knew my songwriting already. And then to reconnect and for him to hear what I was doing now and maybe give his feedback on which songs were speaking to him or whatever, it was really nice because it helped me have trust in him and his kind of overarching vision for how things would sound. And I think it also inspired me to progress and write more comfortably and like maybe even better songs because of that friendly kind of relationship. Mm-hmm.
You mentioned inspirations. What inspired this album, this EP?
Yeah, it's a little bit all over the place, but I would say it starts from my love of rock and roll. Mm-hmm. So I play guitar, and all the artists I'm into throughout history, from old to new, are all kind of in the rock or alternative lane. So it's kind of song to song. I mean, the first song on the EP, Get Mine, there's a Bob Dylan influence there, but I tried to marry that with, some kind of more modern stuff. So I also like Kasabian. Mm-hmm. So it was like Bob Dylan meets Kasabian. And then the other song I played, Touch the Sky, that's kind of at the heart of it all, like a country song, like a Hank Williams song, but kind of modernized. So it meets like Queens of the Stone Age and again, a little bit of that Kasabian or kind of British Oasis influence. And just always, I just love all different aspects of rock and roll. So I try to bring them just together and see what happens,
Yep. I can hear that all in your sound, man.
Cool.
A very cool EP out. So do you have any shows coming up in support of these songs?
Definitely. The next show I'm doing, it'll be the final night of my residency at the Satellite. Mm-hmm. That's on August 31st at 10 p.m.
Awesome.
And that'll be really special. Each night, so we did 2 shows already, and each night I tried to make it different than the last. So that show will be kind of maybe like the culmination of all the experiments we did along the way at the other 2. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, September 3rd at Union Station.
That's right. The Ones to Watch summer concert series at Union Station with K-Rock and Live Nation. So it's going to be a sweet outdoor show, free to the public, right?
Yeah.
And all ages, and you're on at 6:30.
That sounds amazing. I love Union Station. I love downtown. And the fact that it's a free all ages show in LA, like that's already super fun as an artist to play one of those. It's really fun,
Yeah.
you know, because then like you never know, you know, the audience is so, I mean, literally if it's all ages, it's so diverse, and you know, you never know kind of what song will speak to like what kid or what adult or whatever. So selfishly as an artist, it's like a really good opportunity to kind of like
definitely
see what works.
Yeah, it's one of those concerts where, you know, you can kind of invite everyone out and don't have to worry about age and don't have to worry about anything. And it's also early in the it's early in the evening, so it's not too late for people, you know, that are
yeah,
or go to bed early kind of people.
Yeah, people say like, oh man, no, I had another, you know, because like a lot of times I'll invite friends who are in bands and they're like, oh man, I got a gig that night, I can't come, you know, or like, oh man, I'm broke right this week, can I come next week, you know? But that kind of like answers all of that, because I know for a fact
that you have no excuse but to be here.
Yeah, I'm like, no friends in bands are playing at 6:30, so they will come, and then it's free. So anyone out there is broke, they can come.
Cool. So Saturday, September 3rd, that's actually the final night of our 8-evening summer concert series at Union Station. So thanks again for playing. Yeah, and so what else can we look forward to from this year, on this year?
Yeah, aside from the EP that just came out, we just kind of wrapped a new music video for one of the songs. And so we'll have a new video coming out, some more content, definitely more shows, tons of shows. And yeah, I mean, just kind of, you know, as much as I can do as possible, you know, to get music out there in any way.
Yeah, well, the EP Crooked Finger is out now. Thank you so much for playing a couple tracks off of it for us. Yeah. And we're excited for all the shows coming up, the 31st and September 3rd. Thanks again for joining us.
Thanks for having me.